If you want a tutorial on what celebrities are doing, this is what you want to hear.
Everything was too much, the pressure was too high, and
what goes on in the real lives of celebrities
behind the fame. Hollywire
is bringing you behind the fame.
What is going on?
Hey guys, Lily Chee is on Behind the Fame.
She's like, stop.
Why did you bring character?
Sorry.
This is our ASMR intro for Hollywire Behind the Fame with Lily Chee.
Yeah.
You're really good at this.
You're good. I've seen a couple videos. Have you ever made an ASMR video? I have not. This is your first. Welcome. This is my first. Dang, she's good.
Should we go back into normal world?
Yes. Are you ready? Okay, let's go.
We can hear you whispering over there.
It's so hard to stop doing
You're so good at that. That is awesome. What's going on, Hollywire, on Behind the Fame?
Yeah.
We got Lily Chee here. Round of applause, or just maybe my buzzer. That's like a radio thing.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I broke it.
We're excited to have you.
Hi,
we
Lily.
we saw you at VidCon taking pics with all your fans. and
Thank you for
all that
having
good
me.
stuff.
I'm very excited.
She's so like smiley. I
Stop.
love it.
I'm so excited.
What is this lip gloss you have on? Because
it is the Dior Beauty Addict,
Oh
something
my-
like that.
does it like
in
shimmers
rose.
and shines.
I love it. It's also kind of like minty, so
It's amazing.
Does it taste to it? Can you taste it?
you know, I've never tried eating it, but I'm sure
It's
it would
plumps.
taste good.
Does
Is
it
that a
plump your
thing
lips?
with?
It plumps your lips, and
Okay.
it's glossy, shiny, and it's number 12 rose.
Number 12 Rose Dior.
Yes.
Okay.
Does makeup taste? Is there a taste ever? I feel like there could be a good.
There
taste,
actually can
flavor.
be
Yes.
with specific brands. I feel like,
Yes.
did you ever use lip smackers when you were younger?
Yes.
Oh my God, I love those. I lick it off
Taste
all
it.
the
They had
time.
like grape. I remember grape, bubblegum,
Vanilla.
vanilla,
Vanilla.
You're
strawberry.
just licking your lips while your lipstick is popping in.
Pretty much.
Now I'm a big fan of mint. I like the minty peppermint spearmint. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
All right, so Lily Chee, you're an amazing actress, model. Now you have a YouTube channel.
I do.
Now you have a YouTube channel, and you have an amazing family. You have
I do.
two awesome sisters that we know of on the internet. Are there any
Yes.
other ones out there?
Nope.
There we
Just
go.
them. Well, I have 2 dogs too.
Oh,
But
weird.
yeah,
What are your
Talk
dogs'
about that.
names?
Sugar and Honey. So Sugar,
Cute.
like that was her name when we got her, and it was what she would respond to. So we're like, we'll just keep it. And then Honey has like golden brownish fur. So I don't know. Just thought that would be cute.
Dogs are life.
Love dogs.
Love dogs.
Dogs are life.
Dogs are life. And you also love YouTube, and you just recently kind of started up your channel.
I did,
But
yeah.
it's crazy because like you just started it, and she has such a massive following on it already.
It's so weird.
Like,
It grows really fast, like really
Crazy.
Because sometimes I'm not the best YouTuber. I don't check it all the time. So every time I go back, there's like more and more. And I'm like, I really need to make actual content to put out there, you know?
yeah. So what is your goal? Are you making videos 3 times a week, every other day?
Right now, I'm currently working on this Europe vlog. So I've vlogged for like 20 days or so. So I've been trying to edit it down.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Yes, it was
Wow.
really fun. But my goal, I guess, is to get to doing, I guess, like 1 video a week, just so I have consistent things to be posting.
Yeah.
It is hard though because I travel a lot and I feel like I'm super busy, and I also edit all my videos myself, so I want it to be, you know, true to me. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah,
but
no, it does.
Let's take it back. So, how did you get discovered? Like, there's a good story, I think.
there is a good
how
story.
you got
actually.
discovered.
So I live in Brooklyn. So we were at the grocery store in Brooklyn when I was 9 years old. I just played a soccer game. It was a Sunday. I was with my dad, and then we were just walking around, and then in the potato aisle, this lady like came up to me and was like, "Do you want to model? Like, is your daughter interested in modeling? Like, she's gorgeous, and we'd love to have her." And then she gave my dad this
Wow.
card, and he was like, "No, this is a scam," and he like threw it on the
Scam.
floor. And I was like, being me, I was like distracted and like playing with the shopping cart. Like I wasn't paying attention to anything
Right.
that they were saying, but I heard modeling, and I was like, wait, that's so cool. I didn't know you could actually do that. I never thought it would be
like a real
possibility.
thing.
It's a real thing. So then I picked up the card, and I
Did
remember.
you let your dad know that you picked the card up?
No,
You
he
snuck this
kind of
one.
walked
Okay.
away. He
You
didn't
walked
really
away.
think much of it because he thought it was like a legitimate scam. He was
Yeah.
like, "Who is this lady?"
Right,
Like,
right.
You know, so
In the potato aisle.
In the potato aisle, literally getting
Specifically.
potatoes for mashed potatoes that night. So I gave the card to my mom, and then my mom called.
Mom understands the modeling career.
Yeah.
Mom's like, wait, what is this card?
I gave it
Who
to
is
her,
this agent?
and it was for Wilhelmina, and she had kind of heard of them.
It's a huge deal.
Yeah, so she was like, "Wait, what? That's really cool." And she was kind of hesitant.
Dad doesn't know Wilhelmina.
Yeah,
That's what that
Throws
means.
Wilhelmina out
Dad's
in the
never
potato
heard of
aisle.
Wilhelmina.
I know. So my mom was like really hesitant to call them, and I was like, I would ask her pretty much every day when I come home from school. I was like, "Did you call them yet? Like, I really want to know." So then
She
when
wanted
we
to do
did,
it.
my agent Terry was like, "Oh, I remember her from the grocery store. I want to see her." So we had a meeting, and then a week later, I booked my first job for Nike.
Right away?
Yeah,
That's
So
when
the
you know.
agent was right. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just how that is.
totally.
The potato aisle agent has an
aisle
eye
agent.
for talent.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's so amazing. I mean, absolutely.
What was the Nike campaign?
It was 2013. It was like a winter one. I remember it was obviously activewear, and it was like this new thing where the shoes were reflective if you put a flash on it.
Oh, I need
cool.
those. I
Those
need
are
those.
cool.
Yeah.
You
They're
need
really
those.
But it was really cool because I'm a pretty active person. I played a lot of soccer and dance, so I was able to move around a lot at the shoot, and I was like, I kind of like this. It's really fun.
Oh
and
my
then,
gosh, that's
going after
amazing.
that.
What a cool story.
Yeah, and segue out of the shoes though, because you got shoe game.
Yeah.
Right now. Like you can't hear her
you.
shoes, but you can maybe see her shoes. If you're
maybe,
watching.
yeah, they're called Buffalo Londons.
Buffalo London.
Buffalo London's like.
I feel like Billie Eilish wears
Yeah.
these a lot.
I feel like the thing is like it's like the uglier the cuter. Is that
So ugly, they're cute.
They're so ugly, they're cute.
Maybe. I guess they are kind of ugly. I think my mom thought they were really ugly when I got them, but I was like, no, trust me.
They're so cool though. Everyone's wearing shoes like that nowadays. I don't think
The big,
yeah,
chunky.
You rock them. I mean, you
Thank
could rock anything. That's, totally
That's so
real here,
nice.
but
They're just so comfortable. They're like a sneaker, and I wore them to 2 music festivals, and they've survived through that, which
wow.
is pretty crazy. So they're definitely worth the price.
You have music festivals. You talk about that on your Instagram. You have a bubble.
Yeah, I do. I have a
I'm
highlight for
talking about
Coachella.
you.
Tony knows all the highlights.
You have
I
another
love it.
highlight of just festival.
You've done your research.
Festival life.
Well, yes, kind of. I went to Coachella, which was super fun, and it was my first time going there, and it was crazy. It was super cool though.
First Coachella.
Yes.
Did you make a YouTube video about this?
I did actually.
Okay, cool. So this is
go watch it.
so this is what you do. Tell me about your voice. What is your voice on YouTube? What do you want to get out to the world?
do? I mean, I just post stuff from my life and what I think other people might like. I don't know. It's also for me, I guess, to look back on because I love rewatching some old videos to see the memories and how I felt during the time and what stuff was like. Yeah, I definitely need to do more of it.
Yeah, it's like a highlight reel of your life, which is really cool. I think
Yeah.
the YouTube world.
Do you think that it's becoming kind of like what was the Jim Carrey movie where you're just it's
Groundhog Day?
a constant
not Jim
reality
Carrey.
show though
Yeah,
of
pretty
you
much.
Oh,
that
HBO.
you're in control of. Did somebody else talk about this before? Whatever.
Yeah, we
Do you
talked
feel like
about
you're
this
filming
topic.
yourself all the time, constantly, and that is your show?
Yes, and sometimes I feel insecure about it because I'm not sure how people are gonna because I just want to be myself, but I don't know how people are gonna perceive that. So
Yeah.
it's hard sometimes to just be really natural on camera and show the real moments of my life. So that's why I've been a little hesitant to jump in and make a lot of videos. But
What are moments you want to share that you're I want to be like this on YouTube?
I want to share more stuff about going to my school because I have a really interesting school. So, and I think all my friends would love it because they love watching YouTube and stuff like that. And they always joke about that. They're like, we saw you hanging out with those YouTubers. And so I definitely want to do more school type of videos. I also
Are you allowed to
think-
film in school?
Yeah, my school is
Yeah.
really
Here,
chill.
school is changing these days. You're just in class, yo, I got this.
Yeah, I do
live
some-
stream.
I don't even know how my
Live stream,
teachers
that's
would
weird
feel
to me.
about that. But also, I think more videos with my sisters because
Yeah.
I love my sisters so much. They're great, and I think it's interesting for people to see our dynamic and how we act around each other. Because I have one video where we're kind of fighting in it a little bit, but then it switches to us getting along perfectly fine. And I think that's really I feel like that's relatable if you
Totally.
have a sister.
Family sibling video on YouTube is huge.
Yes.
Why?
People love siblings.
People just like to
Why?
see,
Why do people want this?
I think just the whole family dynamic and what your life is behind when it's not just you and your friends. It's
Right.
what do you come home to? what do your parents look like? You know, because that's something I get all the time because my dad is Chinese Malaysian, then my mom is white, so people are like so confused as to what ethnicity I am.
Yeah, I think
so it's
it's relatable to the family thing. People relate to it. Siblings, everyone loves watching siblings.
Yeah, I
fighting,
love watching
loving
siblings.
each other.
Because they can go into a big fight.
Yeah.
And then we all know they're going to come back together again. They're not going to like leave each other.
Yeah, you have to.
You know, so you're kind of it's great drama because it's kind of like PG at the same time.
Yeah,
there too.
And I love watching other siblings on YouTube, just seeing how they act around each other because I can like show my sister and I'm like, oh my god, we're just like them, and it's hilarious.
What siblings are you watching on YouTube?
My friend Hannah actually, I've watched one. She has a really good family. Hannah Maloche.
We love Hannah.
She is like getting loved.
Love her.
People love her.
People love Hannah.
Hannah is the best. She's so sweet. But she has like one really good video of something about like a Full House type of thing with her family. And she has so many siblings.
Family meetings.
Did she film the family meeting?
Yeah. Does she do?
I think so. In one of them.
I think that's like one of her vlogs. Yeah, it's so funny.
Is there anybody in the family that does not want to be filmed?
Yeah, my mom.
Mom.
She's like, please don't show me. I don't want to be shown. My dad, my dad doesn't really care. He's like weird. He's like, he'll just like in the middle of one of my YouTube videos, he literally walked in. He's like, guys, you need to like be quiet and all this stuff. So I don't know. It's just funny. Like he just walked in like shirtless. Like, guys, please be quiet. So I don't think he really cares. But
Did that part stay in the video?
It did. Okay. I added like a little part of it, but. I think what was interesting for him is to see that all this hard work we do put into like I guess YouTube and Instagram and all that kind of stuff, it pays off because when we were in Europe, he was like, why are you getting recognized by all these people? Like what? Like it was his first time seeing the impact that I guess my Instagram has had on me and all this stuff. So
how crazy is that?
It's insane. It's really crazy.
Like just on like literally on the Eiffel Tower, there were people there who were like, "Oh my gosh, can we take a picture?" And my dad was like, "What?" Like and
randomly.
Yes, he was like, "Wow, like I don't know what to say right now." It's crazy because he's always yelling at me. He's like, "Stop taking photos. Like get off your phone. Like just enjoy the moment." I'm like, "No, this would be a really good Instagram photo." And he's like, "No."
He's like, "Don't do that Hollywire interview."
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need this waste of time.
And now he's like, after our trip to Europe, he was like so much more cool with it. By the end of it, he was like, yeah, I'll take this photo of you. Like, it's
okay. Did modeling segue you into this digital life?
Yes, and also a little bit of acting because I met a lot of people through this thing called Nickelodeon Sketch Live, which was basically this camp that I don't know if Nickelodeon still does it, but we had to audition for it and basically you just go there, you go to the Groundlings Theater. It's like a 2-week intensive with the Nickelodeon casting people and stuff like that. So I met a lot of people there who were kind of on social media and they kind of like introduced it to me because I had always been posting what I'd been doing since modeling, acting jobs, all that kind of stuff. And then I was sort of introduced to social media world through like that camp.
Got it.
Did you play any improv games?
Yes, we did a lot of like improv things, and we did skits as well.
Because we have a game for you. What game do we have? What game do we have?
You're so good at that.
See the segue? Boom.
Yeah, he's really good at segues. I was like,
what game do we have?
6-second challenge.
Oh, this is my favorite one of all time.
6-second challenge. I'm going to say something and you have 6 seconds to respond. So it's like a question. Two of your favorite this, 2 of your favorite items in your whatever.
I just felt my heart beat so
you
fast.
You forgot about talking about my buzzer though.
He's going to hit the buzzer before and after 6 seconds. Okay.
Before and after 6
seconds.
I already feel so competitive and there's no one to compete with.
All right, let's do it. Okay, 2 favorite YouTubers.
Hannah Maloche, Summer McKean.
Love them.
Hold on, 6 hasn't gone out yet. I just want to wait till the 6 happens. That's how fast you are. I mean, there was a lot of time.
Knew.
Yeah, you knew it.
I watch them all the time.
Give her something harder, Jana.
They're so
Give her
fun.
something harder.
Okay, other than those, favorite YouTube channels you are subscribed to?
Ava Jules and my sister. I think that was like
no David Dobrik?
I'm horrible. Like I don't really. I've never really watched his videos. But I'm trying to think of like. I'm not subscribed to these, but I love like the taco and like all those like things where it's like 10 things you did not know about Victoria's Secret models.
What do you think of those? Because
are
that's
all
our
my-
competitor.
I
Yeah, we
love
don't do
that.
those. We don't do.
Oh, sorry.
We don't. No, but we don't do that though, because we all. It's so clickbaity.
It really is.
It is, but it gets. I like.
But
getting
it's
it,
like-
Gets you.
though. I get it.
It's for me. I'm just like sometimes if I'm bored, I'll just it's always in my recommended for some reason.
7
so I
things
just watch it.
Justin Bieber wore on Laurel Canyon.
That's what it is. Yeah.
You would
Yeah,
watch that.
kind.
You just
well, maybe
wanna
not
know.
that one, but yeah, just anything. Maybe not that one specifically.
Yeah.
But just stuff about like 10 like divorced couples in Hollywood and just like factual
You went there.
information. Yeah, that. You know.
Okay, ready?
Here we go. Back to the game.
Okay. Favorite YouTube video you've ever made?
Working at Brandy Melville, day of my life.
Love that. Okay.
She is
Model for them too?
Breaking records.
Yes, I do product research for them. It's like
Amazing.
I don't know, yeah.
Good for you. Okay. Ready? Which beauty guru would you want your makeup done by? YouTube beauty person.
Bretman Rock or Jeffree Star.
Dang, you are.
Quick.
Oh my gosh.
You're 100 for 100%.
He loves like
I
doing
love
that.
just hitting this thing.
Whether this is person or thing, your biggest YouTube inspo.
I don't know.
We got her.
Yeah.
Got me.
Yeah.
YouTube inspiration. All of the people that I said, because I honestly don't really watch YouTube besides those like little videos, but also my friends' channels because especially Ava, she has all these videos of her life in Hawaii and I'm obsessed with that kind of thing.
Oh, this is good.
So,
Name 2 members of Chicken Girls.
Annie and Will. There you go.
Really good. I'm on a roll here. Can I keep going?
You can
Name
keep
2
going.
things that you've stolen from set.
Nothing.
Really?
Actually, I've stolen a
Clothes?
necklace by accident.
Oh.
So one thing.
Yes, because I
We won't tell
I wore
anybody.
a necklace, and so I accidentally walked off set with it one time.
Did they find out, or did you give it back?
I brought it back the next day because they need it for continuity. So I had no problem with that.
So
All
it's
right.
a real steal.
Wait, did you mean from Chicken Girl set?
Any set.
Any set? Okay, wait. I've actually stolen stuff
Oh,
from
wow.
a set.
I was
What
gonna
have you
say
stolen?
clothes,
From
like
your fashion
Okay,
suit
yeah.
shoots?
Not any clothes because usually for modeling they're like samples and they need to like send them back.
got it.
But I've definitely stolen like jewelry, or not really stolen, but I've like walked off consciously knowing it was on and like kind of being like, this is really cute. But
Mom's
when I
giving
was
a look
younger,
over here. Don't tell about that.
when I was younger, I think for like this Levi's job, I had on a really cute bow and arrow necklace, so I kind of left it on.
Listen,
I think I was like
Lily,
maybe
these
12.
are gifts they should be giving
Maybe
Lily
10 or
because she's
11.
working hard. This is not like real stealing.
Yeah, it was just an accessory.
When
It's
I
okay.
was younger, my friends wanted to go to a gas station and they wanted me to steal the Twix.
Did you?
Did you?
No, I don't steal.
Now I feel like that's
I don't
bad
steal.
karma. Like,
Bad
that's
karma.
Something I
It
would
is bad
not-
karma,
That is
totally.
that is something that I would not do now. But when I was younger, I kind of.
Oh, really? Gee.
When you're younger, it's weird. You kind of go through a phase. I used to steal dry erase markers from my elementary school teachers.
Really?
Because I would go home and use them on my whiteboard and like play teacher. Oh my god. Okay.
I used to
see.
steal iPhone cables from people.
You would
Oh,
steal
that's not
iPhone
nice.
cables from people.
I don't like that.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
the amount of times my cables and cords have been stolen is just so sad. I don't know.
feel
Especially
that.
from set. People will like walk home and like take out. I'll be like, yeah, you can use my charger. And then when I come out of hair and makeup or I'm done working, I'm like, where did my charger go?
Are you still working with Brad also?
I recently just was in Chicken Girl season 5, so we'll have
Wow.
to see what happens next with season 6. I don't know.
What was that like working with that cast?
It was really fun. Everyone is super nice and welcoming. I've worked with them for season 3 and 4 as well, so we're all pretty close now.
Most awkward moment on set?
Probably anytime I've kind of forgot a line or like slipped up on a line, it's just kind of like cringe. It's like, because I have to get the whole scene, or I've missed a cue. That happened this past season, like recently, because I was supposed to walk out into the hallway and then I like knew I messed it up. So I was like, wait, can we like And then they're like, okay, holding for Lily. And I was like, oh, that's so
Did they get mad? Like,
No, they were like joking. They were like, okay, stopping for Lily. And I was like,
stopping for you're like, did
Yeah,
you
I
have to
was
say
like-
for Lily?
ooh, yeah, it was like kind of embarrassing, but it's, it's all good, like learning experience.
This is kind of like family because the chicken
Totally,
brats is kind of like your family
no, it's
also.
like your family for sure.
Are any of those
Yeah.
girls besties or any of them like your shopping buds?
What's the relationship with them like?
I love Indiana. I think she's super cool. She's a really nice girl, and I've hung out with her tons outside of set, so I really like her, and yeah.
Love that. Would you ever want to do a show with your sisters?
I think that would be really, really interesting, actually. So I have two sisters. One is Mabel, she's 13, and then one is Nuala. She just turned 10, actually. Her
What a
birthday's
pretty
June
name,
3rd.
Nuala.
These are
Nuala,
all beautiful
yes.
names.
I love Nuala because she's such a character and like a personality. She's hilarious, and I guess when you're the youngest child, we've stopped censoring ourselves around her.
Because you guys have already done all the bad things.
Yeah, so
Yep.
it's like she like doesn't say anything bad at school or anything like that. Like she's like good in public, but like she's just
Who's
picked
the
up on all
biggest
that.
troublemaker out of the three of you guys?
Probably me, to be honest.
Really?
I'm not even kidding. My family's always like,
Mom's
you
like, yes.
always cause the most problems on vacation. That's like everyone's thing to like blame me for problems on vacations. But yeah, definitely me. And Mabel, I think also low key because she knows like certain things that will tick people off, and she'll just kind of do that. But then I end up getting in trouble. That's just the
Always-
older sister thing,
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
What
that.
did you think about when Mabel wanted to get into this industry also? Because she's obviously got some following herself
she
now.
has a following now too, and she does really good jobs. She works a lot for Marc Jacobs Kids, which I think is incredible.
Absolutely insane. I would like that. I would like to watch the Chee sisters in action.
Chee sisters.
Chee sisters. Well, maybe they'll do some Brat stuff with you. Are you gonna do any more Brat stuff in the future? What's going on with?
I have no idea with what's coming in the future. I've just been trying to work on my acting. I take a few acting classes here and there and do coachings and stuff like that, just to stay fresh and keep practicing, working on my skills.
Your
and stuff.
agency, Wilhelmina. How do you Wilhelmina?
Well, I was with Wilhelmina, but then they got rid of their kids and teens division when I was like 12 or 13. So I'm now with Terry B. Talent, who's that's like my manager, and then CESD for acting and film stuff like that, and then Don Buchwald for social media and stuff like that.
does that feel like a family to you? I always wonder. Like, is that like your?
My team.
Yeah. Like, is it like?
You
Yeah.
have a big team.
Yeah, that's a large
Yeah.
team. Like, is it like a family environment?
Yes, and we have Brandy too.
Brandy.
Works for who does PR. But yeah, it's like a huge team and I love it because they're all they're really nice and like very supportive of me, and they have to do a lot of waiting around for me to make decisions. So I'm very grateful to have them and to have that relationship.
For sure.
She's the decision maker.
Heck yeah,
She is the decision
Yeah,
maker.
so like if I'm doing a brand deal and I need to post something, it has to be approved by them. They might not like what I want to post, so I have to take another, It's crazy. One time we were doing this Disney brand deal, and we had to take a photo in front of the sign at the park, right? It's like 100 degrees in Anaheim, California. So we take the photo, we Uber all the way there. It's like a 2-hour drive. We get there, take the photo, and then on the way back, I'm dropped off, and I'm looking at the photo. I'm like, Mom, I don't think this is right. I think we took it on the wrong side of the sign. So she was like, I hope you're kidding right now. So then we emailed it to the contact or whatever, and they're like, I'm so sorry, you're gonna have to go back. And then our Uber driver was so nice though. He was like, just give me $100. I'll like wait for you. I'm gonna go get lunch while you do that.
He's
and,
in on the deal.
Yeah,
Love
so
this.
he was like, we were like, you know what? Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. So we went all the way back 2 hours to Anaheim and took the photo on the right side of the sign.
Dang.
So yeah, that's crazy.
Where do we see this
learning
photo?
experience. It's all the way back on my Instagram. I think I actually posted it a year ago today.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary
Yeah,
of
what
that.
day is it today?
That was like the most challenging Instagram post you've ever had to take, you would say.
For that reason, probably yes.
Even more challenging Instagram photo. Something that
Instagram is tough.
I think just anything for a brand deal because they will ask you for like a specific requirement. So I just did one for Holler and Glow. They have these amazing like under eye face masks that I've used before. So I was like, okay, I totally want to work with them. And their request was that I had like rainbows on my face because I have these like crystals in my room that create rainbow light.
Oh, cool.
So I had to wait till a specific time to like take the photo, and I had my sister like angle the crystal light onto me, so I had rainbows in my eyes. So that type of stuff is really difficult sometimes to get like exactly right.
What kind of camera are you using? Are you using a really high quality camera or just the iPhone?
Actually, no, I just use the iPhone
That's all you
XS.
need.
It's great.
It's like literally all you need.
I love iPhone photos. I don't love camera shots unless it's for work and stuff like that. But my mom will be like, "Are you sure you don't want a picture on my camera?" And I'm like, "Mom, no." I just like the iPhone vibe.
The iPhone vibe. I mean, it's so
Yeah.
good now. Like, what do we have? The iPhone 12, 10? What is it? What's
I
the
think it's
newest one?
like 11.
The newest
technically.
camera is incredible. Someone took a photo of me on it the other day. I was like,
Yeah, because like
I
the
was like, who is
saturate,
that?
it's like so much more highlighted and it's nice.
Do you have the new
everyone's
phone? Make sure to take a
I have
photo
the
of us
XS.
afterwards. Okay.
I will.
yeah.
We'd like to get a photo of that.
Everyone's shooting on like disposables and film cameras now, though. I've noticed.
Yes.
Is, like,
Yes.
That's why we have you
trend.
take that Polaroid photo. You see
We
how
love
we're
Polaroids.
ahead of the
She
game.
showed me a trick, a Polaroid trick.
Yeah,
you,
so
you put it on your
arm,
Yeah.
and it develops faster. I don't remember who told me that,
Flip
but
it over. Let's check it.
Let's see if this works. So she's taking our Polaroid. Oh, it's already went through.
Boom.
yeah, it went through. I had a total Polaroid phase and obsession in 2015.
Polaroids are cool.
I would collect them in like a box, and I just take them of literally everything. Be like trees. I have so many photos of like trees and stuff like that.
I love it. Let's do some rapid fire questions.
Oh, God.
Family-themed.
We don't need 6 seconds for this?
No, we don't need 6 seconds for this.
I'm out of this
Sorry, I
one.
was
Dang
excited.
it.
I'm scared.
I'm sorry. Okay, these are family themed. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. What's an inside joke between you and your sisters or one of your sisters?
Between all of us, we always like to like shag up Nula's hair because she's always had like short blonde hair. So we always like to tease it up while my mom's not looking, and she'd always get mad. So that's kind of like our 3-way inside joke.
Got it. We're gonna have to see a photo of that. Funniest sister moment that's happened. Mom's like, I could name 5.
Mom from the audience? No?
Yeah, mom from the audience.
What were you
Anyone from
laughing
the
at?
Yeah,
audience?
what was
I mean, there's just a lot.
you and Mabel
Fighting.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
fighting?
Love the fighting ones. Here we go.
Fighting? Yeah. Okay. She's like crazy about her like. So she'll take clothes from my closet all the time.
Sister thing.
Yes, but then she gets mad when I take stuff from her closet, so it's such a like double standard. And my mom gets mad at me for bringing it up. She's like, you know what? I don't want to talk about this. So I purposely stretched out like one of her tank tops because she's always like, you're just so big. You make my shirt so big.
Oh
like
my
you stretch it out.
gosh.
So I'm like, okay, you know what? So we were like sitting in a hotel room, and I was like stretching her tank top and like making it really big, and then I threw it at her. And she was really mad, but we were also laughing because it was just like funny. She was like, no, because I don't know. But that's like that happened probably like a few weeks ago. So that's the most recent funny memory I can remember.
You're gonna get so many more. My sister tried to stab me in the chest with an umbrella.
That is so
What?
aggressive.
That's aggressive.
First of all.
Just letting you guys
I
know
mean,
that.
I
Oh,
accidentally.
you can beat that one? Just kidding.
I accidentally got Nula in the hospital because I was rocking on a piano bench when she was sitting there when she was like, how old? Like 2. Oh, she was baby.
Oh
and then the
my
piano bench
gosh.
fell on her toe and she had to get stitches, and I felt so horrible. Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah,
And
my
we'd
sister was a
also,
very nice
Mabel and I used to take turns, like, this is horrible, like, throwing Nula back and forth over the bed. Yeah, we just
This good thing this wasn't a 6-second challenge.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys are wild. Chee sisters are wild.
Yeah.
What are you guys been binge watching right now?
Right before Mabel left for camp, we started Stranger Things season 3, and I get scared so easily just by the music of like intense suspense. So I don't know. We were watching that before she left, and I love watching stuff with her because we'll just get a bunch of popcorn and snacks downstairs and watch it together.
Is there a rule between you guys once you start watching it that you have to continue watching it together?
Yes, but I don't really follow that because I remember we tried to watch Grey's Anatomy, but she was just so slow. I just catch up, and she doesn't mind. She's like, okay, I'll just watch wherever you are. So,
Right.
so it's
Oh,
been
that's
good.
cute.
Yeah.
Okay. Your favorite summer activity to do with your family?
I love to water ski. That is a fun fact. I don't think many people know that about me. So
There you go.
My mom used to water ski all the time, so I always wanted to try it, but I was really scared until I went to camp and I did it. And then I do it on one ski and drop a ski. So it's one of my favorite things to do with
so
Mabel
hard to do.
whenever we were at summer camp. I also like to surf. I surf with my 3 sisters.
Wow.
In Waikiki in Hawaii. We'll just all 3 go out to
Amazing.
rent boards and go out together, which is super cool.
Will you teach me how to surf this summer?
Yes,
Yeah.
if you're
Shortboard?
down.
No, I really want to learn.
It depends. In Waikiki, everyone uses a longboard, so we used a longboard just because the waves, like they basically can carry you to shore. They're like super long, smooth rides.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's easier to use a longboard down there. But
Have you surfed here in California?
I have. I've surfed in Malibu.
Oh, wow.
At
Is
the
it good
Surf
there?
Rider Beach. Yeah, it's good. I surf in New York too. At Rockaway Beach and Long Beach. There's actually the surf's not bad there. So
Cool.
go there.
Yeah, man, I want to learn how to do that this summer.
It's
That's on
easier
my
than you
bucket
think.
list. Really? I'm scared.
Yes.
Okay. How would your sisters describe you in 3 words?
Ooh, good one. Loyal.
That's sweet.
Crazy, but also loving. But I think out of the 3 of those, crazy is the best because they've learned how to like put up with me and my
Craziness.
my craziness over the years, and they're used to it now. But they definitely describe me as crazy.
I want to talk about your fans.
Fans?
Yeah. Fans.
Describe your fans in 2
They're
words.
the best. They're so like they defend me, and they're
Defensive.
They're all.
What was that
I
word?
think they're. I don't know if that. Okay, I don't.
No,
know
it
if that
does.
sounds-
that was my fault the way I took
The
it.
They support
internet is a
me.
scary,
They
dark
defend you.
place.
That's great.
Yeah, they defend
They're
me.
defending.
I was just telling my mom this morning, they're amazing, and they're all beautiful and really kind people, and I love them so much. Genuinely.
So like defending, I would just want to
So
are
if
people
basically,
mean
like for
comments and
example, if
stuff?
there's like a mean comment, I see like 4 fan pages of mine being like, no, blah blah blah, and just kind of not really defending, but being like, that's not true, or like if someone's making fun of me, they'll like defend me or like clown them back.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, and I'm so thankful for that too.
Have you done the fan meet and greets yet? Is that something?
Not really. No, I've never like planned a meet and greet or anything like that. I mean, I did one kind of with a brand the past October, but I've never been like, hey, I'm gonna be here at this time type of thing. I'm kind of scared to do that. I'm like, who would show? Like, I don't know if anyone would show up or.
They should show
my
up. Did you see
gosh.
at VidCon? You
Yeah.
were getting surrounded.
Maybe, I don't know. I definitely noticed though I had a lot of European fans, which I wasn't expecting because especially in London and Paris, I got recognized a ton outside of museums on the street, and it was
That's from that
crazy.
fashionista modeling career.
Totally.
They're so much more fashionable here in the United
Europe?
States, America. We're not
You're saying
that.
we're more fashionable? or
They
less?
are.
Oh, I was
They're
gonna say,
way
yeah,
more.
fashionable.
For sure.
She's in all these like Nike campaigns.
Oh, yeah.
And they see that. You know.
I
we
think
don't.
it would be so cool though to go somewhere in Asia. My friend went there, who's also an influencer, and he was like, you need to go there. Like, I had so many of my fans asking about you and all this stuff. So, and I think it would also be cool to connect with where my dad's from, because I feel like I live a lot of my life, or I live all my life in America. So
Where's your dad from?
well, both my parents are Canadian, but he's Malaysian Chinese.
cool.
So I think it would be cool to go to China or Malaysia to just experience.
Do you have Chinese
culture
fans
there?
also?
I do. I have actually a majority of my fans are from Jakarta in Indonesia, which is really interesting.
That's amazing.
So yeah, I have a pretty like international audience.
Sorry, this is a little off topic, but I really want to ask you this question. I meant to do it in the beginning. What does the word like influencer mean to you?
I don't know. Okay, I don't really love to be labeled as an influencer because I feel like what I do is I just post my life, what's going on, what I'm wearing, what I'm eating, and that kind of thing. But I feel like an influencer is someone who just has a big social media following, or I guess anyone can be an influencer who just posts things to influence people, like literally influence people, like by doing
Yeah.
brand deals and stuff like that,
Yeah.
because you're trying to influence someone to buy a product or
Right.
something like that.
This is great for the fans.
Yeah, what do you hope your fans feel influenced by when it comes to you? Is this the right way to say that? Was that
No, I think I get
Does it
what
make
you're-
sense?
I think I get what
Okay.
you're saying. I hope my fans feel, or what am I trying to say? I want them to be confident, and I feel like I try to influence that on my page, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I just kind of, I can act crazy in public. I'll ask if I see a celebrity, I want to ask for a photo. I'm that type of person, so I try to influence that to my fans, and also just to, I know it's really, really cheesy, but to be yourself, and people just like that the best, you know?
Totally.
One thing I've noticed in the influencer world is there's been a really big surge of female influencers at your age, though. In this next generation of stars, which is really empowering. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like you girls have like a reputation to maintain. Opposed to when I was younger, there was the female's reputation was like wild and crazy and like just outlandish,
Different.
but little comedy.
Totally.
But I feel like your generation is very sophisticated, very
Yes.
business.
Girl boss.
Girl boss.
Girl boss,
yeah.
there's so many.
Is that
So many.
Do you feel that? Or,
Yes, I definitely feel that. There's so many inspiring women who I look up to and who I aspire to be like. And I think it's really cool that you're able to use your platform to raise awareness for topics or to spread positivity and stuff like that. So I think that's also someone who's an influencer, someone who can use their platform to raise awareness for certain things. And
Totally.
I mean, I have a lot of friends who promote stuff about the environment, using metal straws, trying to cut plastic out of everyday use, which I think is really, really cool.
my
Something like
influencers
that.
were not doing that. we were not talking about the ecosystem at all.
Right. Yeah.
We were like, how do you make that spoof video? How do you whatever? No, I love it. I love that. And I saw that at
it's
VidCon.
cool.
I saw
Yeah.
that at VidCon. It was like all very like strong women.
Totally.
At like 14 to 16 to 17, already like they can have a conversation like this also.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you have some fierce women fierce girl bosses that you look up to?
That I look up to.
Celebrities or
I am horrible. I don't remember her last name, but she's the senator.
Oh, wow.
oh wow, that's not even
AOC. I know it's AOC, but Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I think that's so cool that she's ethnic for one, because there's there's not a ton of diversity in the government. So I think that that's really cool that she is, and I look up to her. I think she's really cool, and it's good to fight for, what you believe in. I love Sandra Bullock. I think she's a great actress, and I loved the film Ocean's 8 she was in. That was really good.
Yeah, that was such a girl power movie.
And
oh
I
my
also,
gosh.
my number one idol is Lana Del Rey. I have been obsessed with her since I was in like 5th grade, and I just kind of found her music and heard this like 60s girl vibe so fascinating, and I love her. I think she's done a lot to change the music industry in a way, because she kind of introduced her own genre. I don't know if you've heard a few of her songs.
100%. That was our generation.
Yeah, when I first heard her in high
love
school.
Lana Del Rey.
She's
She's
My
great
mom's like,
live too.
I cannot. You saw her live?
Oh yeah,
I've
she's
never
great.
seen her
Greek,
live.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm so jealous. I was gonna see her in Ireland, but it didn't work out. But my mom's like, I cannot drive to this. Like, she's like, her music's so depressing. And then I actually found this, like, there's this video where someone's like, you saved my life, Lana, I love you. And then she invites them to the show, and I show that to my mom, and I was like, it's not depressing.
It's a vibe. It's like, it's not depressing. I think it's just a vibe. She's a dark
She's
vibe,
just
but
expressing
it's also
herself.
like,
and
I
it's
don't
so
know,
cool
kinda-
to see. It's like nice to know that like this beautiful woman has like gone through all these relationship
Yes.
struggles, and like she touches on some dark subjects, which I think is like not like what a normal like female artist would do. And
Absolutely.
I feel like she has her own kind of genre of songs, because it doesn't really fit into pop, it doesn't really fit into alternative. It's like her own.
It's Lana Del Rey.
It is just Lana, and she's also gorgeous. I don't know, I just love her. Sorry.
Okay, well we have some how-tos, some Lily Chee how-tos. We're gonna find out what your vibe is,
Okay.
and how you do this. So, how to take a perfect selfie? It's important.
I
important.
I personally like mirror selfies, because I feel like the front face camera is just like
Mirror selfies, yes.
front face camera is just, sometimes it's really bad on me. I don't know, but I try to turn my face a little bit so it's not like, straight on. And also not to do like that. Like, I feel like my dad, when he takes selfies, he always goes like that, and like this area.
The high, I heard that's good.
When you take a photo of someone, I always tell them, like, get the high, because it makes you look slimmer.
Yes.
Not that, I like that.
Or my dad will like do it where it's like kind of like there's like a monument behind me and then my head is just there and it looks so elongated. I need to like, but that's why I love taking photos with my sisters because they know the angles that I like. And especially Nula, she's really good. She's like,
that's awesome.
These are sister problems. Sister problems, sister things.
Sister things.
Sister things.
How to have it says how to have the best Instagram feed, but like, do you keep an aesthetic with your Instagram?
No, I'm not really into like keeping like a certain filter and like, because I feel like then it's like too planned out and like that would give me the worst OCD if something didn't fit my feed or because I feel like there's so many different like even different climates look different with different filters. So like if I'm at the beach, it's not going to look the same as like a snowy mountain. So I figured just posting what I like or what I think is cool always kind of people always like that the best because it's just interesting and it kind of creates its own feed. I feel like I have a lot of like street style on there because I live in New York, so it's just really easy to just take photos wherever I am.
You guys got that street style thing down out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got the beach in Palm Springs out here.
Yes, I love
Palm Springs
beach photos.
Palm Springs and Palm Springs.
The best photos are just like when it's not planned out or it's just like, oh, I think this would just be, I don't know, I like my outfit today. Let's just, take a quick picture.
Well, you're amazing, Lily. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So great.
High five. See you later. Bye, Lily Chee.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.